Firefight.
This sector is your #1 priority, soldier.
Hey everyone, my name is James Klim. You're watching some Halo Reach HD Firefight gameplay, and we're playing Waterfront. This is Gruntocalypse, and I've gotten numerous requests for me talking about the gameplay, because I haven't talked about the gameplay in a long time, like what's going on in the game. And I would talk about the gameplay in this game, but unfortunately when I was recording this, I died so many times in this gameplay. And you're probably wondering, why the hell did I save this, and then why am I doing a commentary on it right now? Well, I mean, I was recording it, so I'm like, you know what, I went through all this trouble to record it, and I am recording it right now, because I do watch the video when I'm recording it. It's like, because it's on my goddamn TV, nothing better to do, right? So I'm watching it, and I am dying numerous times on Gruntocalypse. I'm just like, why the hell did I save this? And then I looked at the date after I finished recording it, and in Halo Reach, I think it did this in Halo 3 and ODST, but in Halo Reach it tells you like what date you played this game. So like when I saved this clip, it tells you what date it was, and I played this game on November 22nd, 2010, and as you can tell, I'm recording this on April, I think today's the 18th or 17th of 2011. So yeah, pretty far back, and I got a sick assassination right here, and so I decided to save it because it's actually my only Waterfront gameplay I actually saved, because I don't really like playing on this map that much in terms of firefight. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll freaking put it on there and talk about something I actually want to talk about. So what do I want to talk about in this video? Since this, I'm not talking about the gameplay. I have a Powerhouse gameplay, and I have a bunch of other gameplays on my computer that I forgot about. I'm going to talk about gameplay then. But I have a really good Powerhouse gameplay, and I'm uploading to Respawn where I'll talk about the gameplay. But right now, I want to talk about something really quick in this game. Well, not in this game, but the topic I want to talk about. So as you guys, oh, by the way, this is going to be like a Machinima type of conversation, like what I'm making and crap. So if you're interested in that, cool. If you're not, well, you might find something interested in this commentary. So anyway, as you guys know, I make Machinima, no shit. And, you know, Confederacy is on hold because I don't have the equipment, and by equipment I need some modded accounts and a few other things. So right now I'm making Diversity, which is I'm actually about 75% of filming and capturing done with the with episode 1. I'm pretty much 75% done with episode 1 in terms of filming and capturing. And everything's going really good right now so far, and I got some few voices in, and my main female character role, does that even make sense? I'm starting a lot, sorry. My main female role, who appeared in the trailer, I'm getting her lines in probably either Monday or Wednesday, hopefully Monday. And then I can start have a really good starting point, and you know, start officially cutting out some excess space that I don't need. Look at that grunt staring at me, fucker. So I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys look forward to in Machinima? Like, why do you watch it, or not necessarily why you watch it, but like, what do you want in a Machinima that, you know, I could make? Because I can tell you what I'm thinking right now. So one thing that I love about Machinima, or one thing that I would love to have in a lot of Machinimas, and one thing that I look for in Machinimas is a really good story that grips me in at the very beginning, or, you know, gets really good as it goes on. It's pretty much a really good story. I mean, it could have no like action scenes at all, and by actions I mean like over the top Transformer explosion shit. As long as it has a really good story. Like, take a Heavy Rain for an example. Yeah, there are action scenes in Heavy Rain, but it's not like ludicrous, unbelievable Transformers action, but it's still a very good game because the story is so good. And I'm actually thinking of making Machinima like Heavy Rain, but it's not going to be called Heavy Rain, obviously. It's called, well, if you guys know, I'm making a Machinima in Halo Reach called Aggression, and it's going to be the annotation Machinima, where you can do numerous choices, and it's going to follow the same type of feel as Heavy Rain. It's going to have two sides that, like, it's going to have one type of style where it's comedic and dramatic, kind of like the show Las Vegas on TNT, if you guys watch that. And the other side is going to be the Heavy Rain oriented, where it's depressing and you can make choices. And that's coming after I make Confederacy. That's way far ahead. And but yeah, and Confederacy is going to be extremely action oriented, and it's going to be following the story of Halo Reach, and it's going to interact with with a Noble Team, and Diversity is just a little mini series that takes place during Noble Team's story as well. And originally, I was gonna make Diversity like much later on, like after I finished Confederacy, because in the script I was gonna have Diversity, the you know, like the characters interact with the Confederacy characters or interact with the Confederacy events. However, since I'm making it before Confederacy, I couldn't do that, or else I would spoil the fuck out of the damn series. So actually, in the final episode of Diversity, I do like a 30-second text note. And it says, due to the humongous spoilers that lie ahead, I cannot show you the ending of Diversity. And I'm not going to do it, because if I do show you the ending of Diversity, like the official ending I had in mind, well, actually, Diversity doesn't really have an ending, because it picks up where the final part of my series leaves off. So if any of you guys are madly confused right now, I'm making 5 main series in Halo Reach. 3 of them form a trilogy, 1 is a prequel, and the last one is a spin-off. The trilogy I'm making consists of Confederacy's Part 1, Preemptive's Part 2, Inheritors Part 3. That's the trilogy. Aggression is a prequel to Confederacy, and the spin-off to the trilogy is something you might be familiar with, Spark of Victory. And the spin-off has nothing to do with the series. It's just like a little fun spin-off. And yeah, the mini-series I'm making include Diversity, which takes place during the trilogy, just a different little side story that interacts with it. The next series I'm making, well, like, I had numerous ideas for mini-series, and I'm thinking of making a mini-series that involves sorry if I'm saying and has a lot, you know, fillers. This mini-series that I'm thinking of making, and I don't know when I'm going to make it, but I always wanted to do some type of, it's going to be like a law enforcement, like, kind of like, I can't talk today, I'm sorry. It's kind of like Hard Justice, the machinima that John T.J. Graham made, Digital Fear, and it's going to be a story about a human and an elite, and this takes place like in year 2400, like 100 years before the fall of Reach or so. It takes place in I think I made it year 2432, just I don't know, like something like that. Dude, I might just go back and repeat the commentary because I'm stuttering like fuck. So it was going to involve a human and an elite. And that point in time, the humans are already fighting the Covenant, but they captured an elite, and they're kind of, you know, humans don't like elites at that point in time, but they would have 2 cops. One cop would be a human, and the other cop would be an elite. And the elite always says that he has no intention of killing humans, even though his species is killing humans because of the war. And it would be tension between the other cops against that one particular alien. But the partnered the partnered human, that's what the alien doesn't give a shit. And he personally believes that the alien doesn't want to kill him, and it would just be kind of drama between that, like kind of like racism between the aliens and the humans. If that made any fucking sense at all. The next series I kind of came up with, what was it called? God damn it! What was it? Oh yeah, it was gonna be a pure comedic machinima that featured I think it was gonna be 3 guys and 1 girl, and one guy would try to accomplish his goal within a month. Like, all these goals would be set in 1 month, and like one guy's goal was to get laid by 100 women in the month. Another goal for the second guy was to build his own online website, and the third goal for the guy for the third person was to get back with his ex-girlfriend, and that also tied with the girl. And the girl probably had another goal too. I don't know. I came up with this at the top of my head. I'm like, it'd be interesting because I always wanted to do a purely comedic machinima. And the 4th miniseries that I am going to do is called Ignition. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, those are my machinima ideas. Tell me what you guys want in a machinima. I'll tell you, I'll just say really fast that Confederacy is going to be the first part of the trilogy. It's action-packed, realistic. Preemptive is going to be the same thing, and Inheritor is going to be the final part that ties up loose ends. And by being the 3rd part in the trilogy, yes, I'm going to tell you right now that Inheritor, it will finish my trilogy. I'm not going to leave it off like cliffhanger. When Inheritor ends, this series ends, and there's no cliffhanger. It ends right there. everything's done. Spark of Victory is going to be a spin-off. It's going to be the One Piece Machinima. You know, it's going to have all those abilities. It takes place hundreds of years after the trilogy. It's all it's all fiction oriented, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be comedic and action. And what else? What was the other one? Oh yeah, and aggression is going to be the annotation Machinima, where you can choose numerous choices, multiple outcomes, kind of like Heavy Rain. So those are my Machinima ideas. Tell me if you guys like them. Regardless if you like them or not, I'm still probably going to go through them. But if you guys tell me what you want to look into a Machinima, or like what pleases you, what do you like, what do you want. And if I stuttered a lot in this video, I know I did. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just want to get this video out. So the next video I'm going to do a commentary about will be on the Machinima Respawn, but I'm also doing more Firefight gameplays for Respawn and JamesKlimProductions. This video is going up today, and after that I'll get into other stuff. Plus I finished Final Fantasy 13 Set 5, so we're going to do some dual commentary with Brandon Goldstein later on today. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye. And I'm going to kill myself right here. So yeah, bye. Bye.